In this video, I'm going to talk about multi-step experiments in probability. First, let's look at the definition of multi-step experiments. Multi-step experiment is usually applied in the situation of two or more experiments which are performed sequentially. For example, if we are required to throw a dice and then flip a coin, what's the probability of throwing a 6 and flip a head? That would be an example of multi-step experiments because we need to do two or more steps to find the result. Okay, now let me show you how to solve multi-step experiments. One way to do it is by drawing a tree diagram. A tree diagram is the most useful way to represent graphically multi-step experiments. Let's look at the example of flipping two coins. For the first coin, there will be two results. It's either head or tail, and each the chance would be half. If we go head for the first flip, we will need to do the second flip, which brings us the same result, head and tail, and the probability of it would be the same as the tail one. And if we want to find the chance that both flip would be head, we just need to times the first probability by the second. In this case, half times half would be a quarter. So a quarter would be the probability of getting two heads. This can also be shown through the conditional probability formula in this case. And if we want to find multiple probabilities, in this case, let's say both tail and both head, we just need to add the probability of each one together. In this case, half times half plus half times half equals to a half. So a half would be the probability of both head and both tail. Okay, now let me show you an example question. There is an 80% of chance that James passes his driving test and a 90% chance that Emma passes hers. Find the probability that James fails and Emma passes. To do this question, we can first draw a tree diagram. Let's show James' probability first. The probability that James passes his driving test would be 80% according to the question. By that, we can deduce that there's a 20% chance that he will fail his test. So that would be James. And let's have a look at Emma's rate. According to the question, Emma has a 90% chance of passing the test, and according to that, we know that there's only 10% chance that he failed the test. That doesn't change if James fails the test, so we can write that down as well here. The question asks us to find the probability that James fails and Emma passes. So, if we look at the tree diagram, this would be the only circumstance that James fails and Emma passes. So we just need to times the probability together. In this case, 2 over 10 times 9 over 10. So 18% would be the probability that James fails and Emma passes. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.